All right, the last method we're going to see is the Xbox method. It works when your function is a quadratic and it has to be a trinomial like this one. Okay, so the way the Xbox method works is it builds off of the area model that we already know how to do. So the way the Xbox method works, you draw an X, and this is the easiest way to factor any quadratic. Multiply the coefficient of the first term, that's this, times your last term. Put that here. So 3 times negative 12 is negative 36. Put the coefficient of the middle term, only the coefficient. So we're going to put the coefficient of the middle term right here, negative 16. Okay, so we want to find factors such that two numbers multiply to negative 36, but they add to negative 16. So the reason we're doing it this way is that if you remember our area model, we said this can be written such that this is your top right corner term, this is your top left corner, this is your bottom right corner, and negative 16x is these two things added together. Okay, so we want to find what those are. The way to do that, this is a way to get what these two are going to be. Okay, so let's see. For this, I can see that negative 18 and 2 will work. I want one number to be negative and one to be positive because this is negative. And I want the higher number to be negative because when I add, I should get a negative number. So it's negative 18 and 2. So how is this going to help us? This is going to help us by splitting up our negative 16 to negative 18x plus 2x. I've just made an area model for this one. But instead of drawing this out, I'm just going to split this and write it right here. So I'm going to rewrite this as 3x squared minus 18x plus 2x minus 12. Okay, if we were solving it, we'll make this equal to 0. Okay, so this is our equation. Now, because we have 4 terms, we can do the factoring by grouping, which I told you in my previous video. Okay, so the common factor between these two is 3x. So I take that out. I'm left with x minus 3 times what will give me this? 3 times 6 will give me negative 18x. The common factor between these two is 2. Take that out. 2 times x will give me 2x. 6 will give me that. Now I have x minus 6 as a common factor between these two terms. I can take that out times 3x plus 2. So I have factored these out. If this were a quadratic equation, then I would make it equal to 0. Once I have it up to this point, I'll say, okay, for this to be 0, either this is 0 or this is 0. So if this is equal to 0, then x is equal to 6. If this is equal to 0, then I do take away 2 from both sides. I have 3x is equal to negative 2, or x is equal to negative 2/3. And I have my two solutions. Okay, so that's my Xbox method. Hopefully this video helps you understand factoring a little bit better. Okay, let me stop this video.